the James, the Guns N' Roses, without missing. I always thought that Oscar was our safe space, but it turns out that it was just being manipulated. With Sinclair, life was a mix of the holy and the hilarious. From some of the deepest spiritual conversations I've had in my life, one moment to literally laughing and quite often wheezing until we were talking the next. We laughed too hard. We said the same things at the same time and no problem. We were always on the same wavelength without even thinking about it. And if you know us, you know we got into a little trouble sometimes. Like the time we accidentally put a hole in the door in Wendy's Diner, just because we were goofing around way too hard. But that was Sinclair. Life with her was full of mischief, love, laughter, and connection. But her love wasn't just limited to me. My future stepdaughter, Kinsley, got to experience so much of that love, and I wish she had had more time with her. Sinclair adored being Claire to her nieces and nephew. They were her whole world. She loved taking them on little adventures, spending quality time with them, and making them laugh until their little cheeks hurt. Kinsley misses her so much. She asks to call her Claire in heaven all the time, and I really wish it worked that way. The kids adored her every bit as much as she adored them, and the bond that she created with Rebel, Kinsley, and Eddie is so special and so deep. She will forever hold the title coolest auntie because she was. We all feel that aching space where her love used to be because Sinclair loved us big and she loved us well. We had her own battles, but she always made space for mine, and for that I am forever grateful. Even though her world could be so heavy, she made everything so light and full of joy. She loved Jesus with her whole heart, and that gave her a strength and a peace that no earthly thing could ever take away. Her favorite verse was Philippians 4:6. Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God. Sinclair lived this. She prayed, she trusted, she poured herself into God and into others. It also happens to be my grandpa's life verse. He loves Sinclair so much, and I'm so glad that they get to laugh too hard together. Better in heaven, and I pray every day that I never forget those laughs. Her favorite hymn was How Great Thou Art, and I can still hear her voice singing along, loud, bold, and full of faith. That's just who she was. She loved with joy, she loved fiercely, and she believed in the greatness of her Savior. I don't know how to do life without her, but I do know this. Sinclair is not lost to us. She's home. She's with Jesus, the one she loved most, and one day will turn her again. Until then, I'll carry her with me in coffee shops, in the sunrise, in Christmas lights in the car window, and in every song that takes me back for her. I'll carry her in my laughter and in my faith, and I'll be living in a way that celebrates her the way she celebrated all of us. I love you, and I miss you more than words will ever be able to say. And I thank God for the gift of you and also be with her.
For those of you that don't know me, I'm Megan's better half. and Kinsley's dad as well. Yeah, there's not enough words to describe Sinclair. I only got to know her for a few short 2 years, but anybody that knew Sinclair, you only needed anywhere from a couple weeks to a couple months to get to know her. She was always unapologetically herself, and that's what I always loved and respected about her. I thank her so much for loving my daughter the way she did. So Mark and Julie, thank you so much for bringing such a beautiful person into this world. I can imagine the pain you're going through, but I love this with y'all. And like he was saying, Sinclair's hugs, it always felt awkward hugging her. Me and her first always said that. So for months, we always kept trying to work on a handshake and it just never worked. We looked like two uncoordinated people trying to play basketball. It's a good thing I play football. But we never got to finish that handshake. But I know because the way she loved Jesus and the way she represented him the way I did, I will get to finish that handshake with her one day. I love you, Sinclair.
Because of the lateness, we're going to ask all of you that would like to share memories to write them out or text them. Thank you for that idea. And share them with the individuals that you wish to. At this time, we have a song, and then Dan's going to share with us.
Oh we're going to have a conversation. When God gave me children, I wasn't sure what He was giving me, but He was giving me neurons. And they were a reflection of who I am. Zoe, Sinclair, Titus, Asher, Atara, each and every one of them were a reflection. They were a mirror that God was saying, that's you. One of the things about Sinclair, Sinclair always told me, Dad, don't take yourself too serious. I'm one that tends to take myself seriously. And in a way, in her own way, don't take yourself too serious. And I think she was saying the words of God to me. Mark, don't take yourself too serious. And in one way or another, she's probably said that to each and every one of you here today. Don't take yourself too serious. God is in control. So many of you have questions. Why? When? How? What? The more answers you get, the more questions you have. If I can encourage you, as the court said, if I can exhort you to take this to heart, God, in His sovereignty, in His wisdom, has chosen to do what He's done. That's the first message I want to give to everybody. God, in His sovereignty, in His wisdom, has chosen to do what He wanted. So, is it easy for us as a family to take that to heart? Please, it's not. So, well, I'll encourage you to take it to heart. The second thing I want you to know about my Sinclair, my moitié, my baby, is this, and you've already testified to it. When she met you, you weren't a stranger. She gave hug. She laughed. She cried. Sinclair never met a stranger. And one of the things that I loved is when Sinclair is introducing her friends to me, she said, Dad, I want you to meet my friend. First time she said, Dad, I want you to meet my friend. I'm like, okay, slow down. How many of you here have now become my daughter as a result of Sinclair saying, Dad, I want you to meet my friend? So I have gained daughters, not just friends, not just Sinclair friends. So today, it's an honor, it's a privilege for me to say my family has grown bigger than what I ever dreamed of. Thank you for taking the time to get into know Sinclair. Thank you for taking the time to pour into her. Finally, I want to share this with you. God is sovereign. given us to one another for a specific purpose. In times ahead, it could be next minute, it could be tomorrow, it could be next week, it could be next month, it could be years. The times ahead, you're going to have questions, you're going to struggle. But one of the things that Sinclair's aunt, Amy, said to me, I will share with you. These times, just like Sinclair found a way to be present, I want to encourage you to be present. But I want to encourage you to be present for two purposes. The first purpose is this. God's people that God has given you, again, you're going to be each other. And I hope you would go into that circle and allow yourself to be supported. Allow yourself to be held up. The other purpose, just as you have been supported and held up, somebody is going to need you to support them and hold them up. I want to encourage you to be present, to support, and hold up. Just like you have been supported, by being present, you have to be present. Allow yourself to support and hold up. It's not going to be easy. Joy, it's not going to be easy. Titus, it's not going to be easy. Zoe, it's not going to be easy. But I want you to lead each other, recognizing His sovereignty, recognizing He's giving you people around you to support you, and for you to support. Atara is not going to be easy because my Atara is going to be silent, small, enjoy. I'm going to try not to be long-winded. Finally, when pastor says finally, there's always one word. I'm my pastor, so I'm going to just borrow their line, finally. John is Sinclair's uncle, but John is more than Sinclair's uncle. John is his brother to me. I want to say thank you to each and every one of you. Each and every one of you. Oh, by the way, before I say thank you, Sinclair has so many uncles and aunties. So John, don't worry, God. Just one uncle. Sinclair has so many uncles and aunties that are still in disbelief. They are still in shock. It's easy for me to say I'm sorry, but I'm not so sure if that's the best thing to say right now. So I'll celebrate Sinclair. And please, let's celebrate Sinclair, but more importantly, let's celebrate one another. Just like Sinclair celebrated with you, celebrate one another. Keep that with us. And on behalf of the West family, John, Amy, Laurie, and the Aidelojie family, want to say thank you to each and every one of you. Echo back. Thank you, guys. I want to say thank you to each and every one of you on behalf of the West family and the Aidelojie family. We couldn't have gone through this period without your support, without your prayers, without your encouragement. Hebrews says, seeing that we are surrounded with this cloud of witnesses, we are surrounded with a crowd of witnesses. I beg you, make sure that your witness is strong. I pray the peace of God, the comfort of God be with you, comfort you as you go forward. Times ahead, days ahead, and weeks ahead, and months ahead. And Patrick, thank you. He's signaling me, he's my brother. Thank you for everything. So, Pastor Georgia, otherwise I'll keep going.
I want to remind, I like this idea, I think I should have done this. I want to remind you that some of the very best memories are bad ideas done with best friends. So when we're out there eating and enjoying the fellowship, talk to each other about those memories. Laugh, cry, do all those things. And as that awesome message came from a pastor, talk about it all the time. Because that gives you her spirit within you. To hug, to laugh, to smile. Would you all rise if we dismiss in prayer? Make the words of our mouth, the meditations of our heart, be acceptable in thy sight. O Lord, our strength and our Redeemer. God, we love you. And we lift up that prayer to you. In the name of your resurrected Son, Jesus Christ. Father, thank you. And all of the congregation said, amen. Go in peace.
Good afternoon, madam. We're both here.
Patrick. I'm gonna close it out. This is the end of the memorial service for Sinclair. This is the end of the memorial service for Sinclair. I want to thank each and every one of you for coming today to this service, and much appreciated. The service is over now. Thank you. I know.